because I'm answering questions, okay? And somebody left a comment that really bothered me on one of my videos, and I wanted to address that comment. And I'm sorry I'm not using any fancy gadgets to make these comments pop up, but I pretty much know what this person said, and it really broke my heart when I saw the comment that they left. And the person basically was telling me, like, thank you, Joe. Thank you for helping us out on your channel, especially for those of us that have spent thousands of dollars on courses trying to learn this business, and I have not got a single deal done. And that broke my heart because honestly, it brought back memories of when I first started. When I first started the Unclaimed Funds business, like I was buying course after course after course, and it was like a lot of the same. It was just a different face saying the same stuff. Nothing wrong with that. Trust me, there's nothing wrong with that. But I always felt like there was something missing. I was like, there's got to be something more, and everyone was teaching the courses I bought. I'm not calling anybody out. Just the ones I bought were saying like, hey, cold call until your fingers fall off. And hey, call 1,000 people a week. That's the average and law of averages. But you guys got to understand. And I did that. I was calling hundreds of people. But here's the problem. I called all these people and I was exhausted by the end of the week. I was like, oh my God, my brain was fried. Number one, my ego was bruised because I'm trying to help people without charging them any money. And I'm getting hung up on person after person after person, cussed out. I had one lady, she cussed me out because I called her father. I didn't know he was deceased. And she was so upset with me that I called and was like, how could you? And I'm like, whoa, I just skipped trace. There's nothing that told me this guy wasn't living anymore. But like those things right there, like really bothered me. And like all like the stuff I saw on YouTube about how great this industry was, I started to really lose steam. I was really losing my confidence in like this business. I'm like, maybe this is just like not for me. And I don't have that fire to keep calling hundreds, if not thousands of people every single week. Like I like to travel. I like to be with my family. I want my business to make money, whether if I'm doing it actively or not. And so that's what really inspired me to keep going, to figure it out. And then I made my own course. I was like, you know what? I'm making my own course. I'm going to teach people all the things I wish I would have been taught because it drove me crazy. And so that's why on my channel, if you guys haven't noticed, I give everything away, guys. I'm teaching you guys everything I can. And when people get my course, I know the big question is, but what's the difference? So like, well, I do a lot more point and click, like click here, click there type of deal. And I got email support 24/7. Anyone that gets in my course, you're part of my academy, you're part of my family. I'm in your corner. I want to see you win. And then some people, like I just offered in January, my done for you business. So now I'm building people's businesses for them because my company does generate multiple six figures, and could we do more? Yes. I could absolutely scale my business, but my wife and I, we own three companies. One of them was already, beyond seven figures, and this one right here, this is like my passion project, and we make multiple six figures with this, so it's I guess a pretty good passion, right? But we get to travel with this. Like all of our debt is paid. We get to travel with this business. But here's the important things. I want you guys to understand. I like working with busy parents. I like working with people who are like me. I'm in my 40s, guys. I don't have the desire to cold call and chase people. I'm not in my 20s anymore. I may look like it, but I shaved all the grays off. Okay. So the gray is gone and it looks like it. But literally, guys, I enjoy helping people during the hours of like 9:30 to 3. At 3 o'clock, my kids are off school. I'm helping my kids. But here's the deal. Um, I made this channel, number one, to help you guys out. Number two, obviously it's an income source for me as well, either through YouTube paying me or you guys getting my course, which is cool. And I like to help you guys. But I wouldn't be doing this business if I couldn't help you make money. That's the end result. Now, one of the things I promised you guys, just going back to the comment where the person said, he was thanking me for making a video because one of my older videos like gave like a lot of step by step, just showing him like the top 5 ways to work tax overages. And I want to tell you guys something. I made a workbook for you guys. I promised you guys I was going to make California, Hawaii. So I just dropped in my description. If you're watching me live right now, go to the description right now. I'll give you a little bit of time. Go to the description and just download it. You don't have to give me your email. I didn't put it on some landing page to get you to go to another page. Maybe I'll do that later when I got time. I don't got time today. Today, I just wanted to get the goods out. I just wanted you guys to be able to get there, get my guide, and it's going to give you the links and everything you need to do to start, like with the California guide of getting started, because I got that question from a lot of people like, Joe, how do we get started? Okay, so number two. So now that we got that out the way, number two, I need you guys to think about what's going to work best for you. Do you need a community? Like, do you need people like-minded people like you doing this business to kind of motivate you to get going? Or are you the type of person where you're like, you know what, Joe, I just need a guidance. I need a step-by-step guidance. Make a decision and be decisive. Here's what I do, and here's what I offer you guys. I always say this every single video, but I don't think a lot of you guys are hearing what I'm saying. I'm an entrepreneur first, and so are you. You, as an entrepreneur, need to put on that entrepreneur hat. And you need to understand, if you work with me, if you get my course, well, of course, I'm going to teach you all the lies that they taught us when it comes to tax surplus and tax overages. Okay. They lied to you. They told you you're going to get in here, you're going to call people. People are just going to be throwing themselves at you to make money. It was a big fat lie. Okay. That's not how it works. You literally got to nurture these people. You got to work them and nurture them and stand out and gain their trust. And it's exhausting. And even if you get VAs, I've hired VAs. I had a team of like 4 VAs at one point. And let me tell you something, I was exhausted, but we did it. We made it work. But when I found out how to make people chase me versus me chasing them, the game was changed. All right. And it's very, very simple. I attract people through my posting online, through my blogs online, even this channel right here. This channel is a true testament of me just talking about unclaimed funds. I get more people in my inbox asking me to help them than I do anything else. And that's great. I love it. And I just send them to my website. So the website that I build in a done for you program that I just created, like it has an explainer video. It has all the content and the text they need. They give me their information and then they tell me like, Joe, I want to work with you because you talk about this so much. My wife gets tired of hearing me talk about this business, but I'm really intrigued about how there's like a multi-billion-dollar slush fund across the United States and nobody's talking about it. Everybody's broke, but nobody's talking about how the government owes us money, even through insurance. I just made a video the other day. I hope you guys watched it. I made a video the other day with other links that can get you to more unclaimed funds, like unpaid, insurance, bills and everything that belongs to we the people. So there's all these different links that we need to go and research and find money, but people aren't aware of it and they're struggling financially. So that's why this is like the perfect business. Not only do I help people recover their money, I also give people an opportunity to make money doing this business. I'm like, hey, look, if you want to help people just like how I helped you, not charge them anything out of pocket, I can teach you. I can show you how to help people and you can make money just by getting a percentage after you've helped them. And it's like the ultimate business model, right? You don't go to the store and after your family's full from eating our food, then you pay us. Like that's not how it works. So we've got the ultimate business model, but people are hesitant because you get these guys who never really made any money with unclaimed funds. They make these courses. They don't really know how to teach you or navigate, through the systems or the paperwork. And I don't claim to know everything because I don't work every state, but I know how to find the answers. See, that's the difference. I will help you as if this is my problem. That's the difference, right? I will go and I will call. I got off the phone with people in Arkansas, a couple months back, and I found that Arkansas was like a hidden treasure. I was like, whoa, nobody's working Arkansas? Like the biggest obstacle that Arkansas has is you got to fill out a 1099. Sign me up. That's it. So there's so many great ones, but just to get back on track, guys, the big fat lie with tax surplus is it's not automatic. You got to work these people. And if you're not attracting them because they have to get to know you and like you before they can trust you with their personal information, like you got to put in some work if it's cold outreach. But if you turn the tables and you make it to where they can find you and they learn about you, and I teach different ways you can do this in my course, then they're going to be throwing themselves at you. And now you're not cold calling people. You can get rid of that skip tracing software. I taught that and I still got it in my course for people who are proactive and they really do want to go after those big accounts. I mean, like, good for you. Go at it. I'll teach it. I'll show you how to do it and I'll show you what worked for me. But I very rarely skip trace unless I absolutely have to skip trace people. But nowadays my inbox just gets full of people coming to me. And that's what I want people to understand. Build a business model where you attract people. McDonald's don't go calling people. They don't call people saying, hey, come to our drive-thru. We're really great. No, We're attracted to them because of a reason. Their branding, our awareness of them. And if people were aware of what you did and what service you provide, I guarantee you there is no convincing that you need to do. You just got to educate and make people aware. People got to understand like what it is that you have to offer. And guess what? They're going to tell two friends, and then they're going to tell more friends, right? And then it becomes a snowball effect. And then the next question that I have for you is, are you ready to scale? Are you ready to start hiring people to take over so you can make money even when you're not behind your computer? Like I'm about to go out for a run. This is going to be my second workout for the day, because I have a staff that I hired because of my unclaimed funds business. It generates an income that pays their payroll. I get business grants, and you guys know that about me. You guys know I'm a big proponent of grants. I get grants that pays my payroll and their payroll, and like the income from the checks, it all just compiles, right? So if you were ever wondering, how does Joe make multiple six figures? Well, that's how. I get business grants. I got staff that helps me close more deals and find more, people to work with. Because when people come to us, they do all the research. I don't do the research anymore. I used to, not anymore. And I want to teach you how to do the same thing. In the beginning, it's all you, buddy. It's all you. You're gonna do it. But over time, you're gonna get more and more. So let's see. I'm just gonna look inside this right here. The people who are coming to the comments. Gustav, hello, hello. Dins, hello. Dale, hello. What's up? What's up? What's this session about? I'm too bored to make edits. It's funny. Anyways, what's up, you guys? Just want to say hi to you guys since you guys are commenting on my live video. But I just want to tell you guys, like that comment earlier, it broke my heart to see somebody struggling and spending thousands and not closing a single deal. And I want you guys to win. So I will continue to make videos. Like I said, I do read comments. I do try to make videos to respond. I just made that guide. I promise you guys. So starting in California, the next one on my assembly line is the one for Hawaii. So I will have the Hawaii one done really, really soon. I promise you guys that. Bear with me, because I am working. I got my multiple companies that I got going on, and I want to make sure I help you guys with your businesses. But, please, please, please check out the free guide. I don't need your email. There's nothing to sign up for. Just click the link, get the guide, check it out. And if you like it, leave a comment. Leave me a little feedback. Leave me testimony. If I'm missing some information that you want to learn, it's just a guide. Okay, it's not a book. It's not like a freaking literature book. It's just a guide on like these are the places you need to click to get started with unclaimed funds, specifically in California. The next one will be Hawaii. Some people mentioned Texas before. I'll get Texas done, and then Florida and so on. All those popular states, Nevada, we will get on those. Okay, we will get those guides done, get them to you guys, so you guys at least have like a cheat sheet on how to get started. So click the link. I'll see you guys over there. I'm gonna go ahead and get on my run because I gotta get my workout in for my kids get home from school. See you later.